So I'm walking with this video because I'm at the beginning of my social media content creator journey, and also at the end of the beginning of my awakening. So awakening, toddler stage. However, I'm realizing that waking up, right, is not comparable, because I just said toddler, to being a human being born into stages. Because, at least for me, in order for me to have gotten to this space of being awoken, I actually have tons of knowledge. I've started my spiritual journey many years ago, and it is to be believed many lifetimes. So, as I said, right now in this lifetime, it feels like just the beginning. But as you begin, all the knowledge, all the experience, everything that I had been experiencing, studying, learning, knowing, all of it comes online, and it's no longer an intellectual exercise. Very few things are intellectual exercise for me. I am a consumer and devourer of knowledge, and I embody knowledge very, very, very quickly and easily. All of that being said, at this point in the journey, I realized that there's like another level of knowing the things that I knew. There's another level of experiencing all the things that I'm experiencing that I knew before, you know? And that was so hard for me. That was so hard for me to be able to be with knowing everything I knew and still having had the dark shadow of the night experiences, the things that I did, the things that happened to me, and the experience that because of who I am, because of who I know, because of everything I've experienced, because of all that I've learned, because of my level of education, because of my level of being in this world, this should not have happened to me. This could not have happened to me. Like, they got me good. The MFers got me. I got gotten. That's where I was for a long time. And that led me into being able to forgive myself. And once I started practicing forgiving myself, oh Jesus. After that was the waterfall of all the blindfolds I had been living with, all the programming that I had been living with, all the places in my life where I couldn't see my shadow. Therefore, I accepted it in my life in the form of other people's shadow. I don't know if that's clear. So, and it was really with loved ones. Like, things in my journey that I saw that loved ones did and had been doing for years, I would not wish it on my worst enemy. I wouldn't have allowed anyone to do that to anyone in my vision. But I was literally blinded. Like, this is when I started to realize, like, this is not regular 3D. This is like multiple layered energy, spiritual warfare. Waking up to the reality of realities. Hopefully that's clear. The reality of living in this world, 3D, matrix, work, physical, the reality of who God is, and the reality of the aspects of God that is here in existence. Of course, we are that, right? And the interactions, the ebbs and the flow, the wars, the fights, the love, the light. So this has been coming up a lot. The feeling that I'm in the Truman Show, or we are in the Truman Show, which is we are Truman. And a whole world has been built around you in order to control you. So I woke up to that. That's what I woke up to, and that's what I'm healing from. And it's a journey. Yeah. I woke up to the fact that there was a reality presented to me, and then there was a reality others were living that didn't include me because it was about me. So the heartbreak and the horror of that has been an expansive, heart-opening, courage-bringing, warrior-shifted shift. So I've never been one for the weak. I have never been one to lay down and roll over. And I am pretty sure God has something pretty powerfully magnificent coming, because the preparation, oh Jesus, Yeshua, the preparation. And I have been magnificent in my past, extremely so. So I just wanted to share that conversation. This is ongoing. The healing, I think I mentioned this here already, it is always ongoing. The expansion, the learning. And the last 2 years taught me, I experienced what I always knew. Talked about knowing and knowing that you don't know how much you don't know. Literally, we know very little. Each human being knows very little. Humanity as a whole, as a being itself, because that's what is mass consciousness and mass media. The collective is itself something, and the collective knows even less than one human. Because the collective is a mess. So what I experienced and learned is to move into my body and move from knowing, which is from my heart and from my intuition and from how my body interacts and communicates in all the dimension that my energy field is. Yeah. So, toddler version of that, but with all the knowledge already here. And I'm even saying but quite frankly, we already know, right? Or we're beginning to wake up to the fact that the kids who are coming in, or the kids, children, have a lot of knowledge. Yeah, that whole thing like kids don't know it's like what we do to children is we program them to exist in a three-dimensional world, but the kids already have all the knowledge. So I'm waking up to that. Yeah, that's it. My theme and conversation has been being the light. What is love? Yeah. Answer that. What is it to be the light? What is love? I am love. And I am the light. Now, what does that mean?